Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the second episode. I meant to have this out yesterday, but there was just a lot of things that had come about, uh, mainly due to family, getting everything else set up and whatnot. I just want to apologize for not having this out sooner, but hey, we're here now, so anyways, well, haven't been smoking all weekend and everything, which is good. And started changing up my diet and everything a little bit, but the topic kind of goes hand in hand with this. It's what's it mean to be transcendent beings. Now, I know this is supposed to be funny and everything, but at least for close to the first 30 minutes, go and talk about what the hell it means and everything, and what to watch out for, because there's just a lot of people out there that claim to have the answers, publish these books, saying anything to give gullible people an answer and meaning in their life and everything, and sitting there saying how much it resonates and all this stuff, which a lot of that stuff that the people put out is only about half true. The other half is just sometimes made up bullshit and theories. People talking about being able to astral project, being able to read or feel people and stuff, which some people can. I mean, we got innate abilities that people don't rightfully understand, and a lot of it can be summed up to society in a way, and all the distractions and illusions that come with those distractions. Now, what I'm going to talk about is what it's meant to be a pure transcendent person. To be a transcendent person is actually to elevate your mind and your understanding of the things around you, and not just in a educational or philosophical sense, but in a natural order way, the way, whichever creator you believe in has made you. The process really is, we want to elevate, we want a higher understanding, we want to have that people do not know or understand or refuse to understand, because they're saying, hey, you got to look like this, you got to have this, you got to do this, which is all bullshit. You don't need all that, really. There's just too much that people blind themselves. One person has one theory, the other person has another. I mean, the idea of being transcendent, I should say, is gaining power in a more spiritual and metaphysical sense. This idea is not new. Hell, the government itself, with the MK Ultra projects and all these other things, have looked into psychological phenomena, into metaphysical space and everything. Now, first off, what does it mean? Well, people say you gotta be detached from everybody. You gotta throw away everything you ever knew, but somehow you're going to give them money. It's a double standard and a kind of cop-out. If they wanted people to understand and know this, then why the hell are you overcharging people for knowledge that has been around for literally thousands of years? Um, we're charging them for the philosophy and everything. Um, no, you really don't need to do that, and I'm going to tell you why or how. One, we are emotional beings by nature. It's a natural occurrence with us. The understanding is how to balance both what is perceived good and what is perceived bad. It's like you walk up to, what can I say, have a guy decked out in leather jacket, big old chain wallet, and big old burly beard. Your first instinct is to think, oh man, that guy is probably either out of prison, or if I look at him wrong way, he'd end up kicking my ass. But no, there are some people like that, but that's always the first instinct, is to look. And that's the first sense that comes to mind, is looking. But use your other sense, your hearing. Listen and switch your opticals to his mannerisms, the way he moves, the way he sees, the way he talks, and what he does. And then just calm your mind and feel out what that is when you just let the preconceptions go. And I know that's hard. That's because we are a judgmental species, unfortunately. But if you watch, you'd see that same guy. He'd probably go out there and see somebody with a flat tire out in the parking lot. Next thing you know, that guy's out there helping and stuff. Doesn't mean everything about him's a good man, but just right there, just saying, doing a good deed, you gotta back off of your judgmental ways. And that's tied in with the emotions. We see something, we automatically assume. Our emotions get the better of us. We can't help but say, oh, I'm going to go for that because, it looks great or whatever. Or with your own self, you got to accept yourself for how you're going to look and what you're going to do. Now, being healthy, eating right, and exercising is all good. But we also got to accept that everything is temporary. Looks, image, everything is temporary when it comes to the physical sense. The only thing that remains is that energy that's constantly around us. It's like you're not exactly the best looking person in the group and whatever, but you carry yourself a lot better than some of them. I mean, you just act totally different than anybody else, which is a good thing. But then you see somebody and you strike up a conversation with them, and this person could be totally out of your league and whatnot, but you end up talking. It's something that drew you to them, and you just start talking and talking and talking, and then things can go further and eventually deeper. But that's the thing, is it's that first instinct to be drawn. You get that energy that's around you, and it pulls you. It pulls you. And all of a sudden, different things have changed. Your focus determines your reality. Now, as far as these gurus and, well, self-proclaimed gurus and everything, they want to say, well, you got to cut off everything. You got to not believe in relationships, emotions, and all this. Well, that's also not true. The inner eye into people, everything around us is physical, yes, but what's in us and around us is all energy. And energy connects people, sometimes with good people, sometimes with bad people. And the thing is, if you keep your focus on only the positive energy you're emitting out, you will draw other positive people and situations and everything towards you. But you also got to take action to it. You do got to put in work for everything, just like everything else. Um, and right now I'm just on the energy sense because this is your basic understanding of what you need first before transcending is the if you held out your hand, you just hold it out and you just focus on whatever's around you. Not the TV, not the music, not anything that particularly the distraction around you, but if you just focus on just the particle energy around you, you'll start to feel curvatures. You'll start feeling stuff like waves, stuff just flowing in and out between your fingers and everything. You don't you don't have to be a meditation expert, practice yoga, day in and day out. You don't have to just, subscribe to bigger belief systems. But if you just sit there for a moment and just let everything envelop around you, it's like when you get that cold tingling rushing up your spine and stuff, and you just feel that gust all around you. That is your energy being released from you. Now, what people want to know are these um, psychic abilities, phenomena, astral projections, stuff like that. That all comes back to the energy. See, if you really want to do a lot of these, you just have to remain calm, remain focused, picture what you want to see, whether it be a person or a place. Get that energy. Look at, like, say, a picture of the Grand Canyon. Well, we all know out there it's pretty hot, it's deserty. Um, there's water running down through the bottom of it. It's just focus on what you would think that energy would be, which is very hot, rocky, of course. But we all know the sounds of water. We all know the feeling of the heat. We all know what it feels like to stand on rocks and feel the sand between our toes and everything. Just calm yourself, calm your mind, let go of any negative thoughts or what have you, and just feel yourself right there. Even if you gotta close your eyes, take a deep breath, just close your eyes and think. Use your mind. Think and listen. And all of a sudden you'll be able to see yourself there. Now whether that goes in and out, that's up to you. It's how much your work you're willing to put in. It's like if you want to see a certain person. Now, I'm not saying you're going to be physically there, but in a metaphysical sense, you will be. Think of a certain person you like or love, but this only works if you know their energy real well. And that's if you've sat there and talked with them, you sat there, shared with them, and this can work on enemies too, by the way. It's feeling them. It's feeling, knowing their energy, whether it be positive or negative. It's feeling for them. Now, when they say release all emotions and stuff, that is completely wrong. It's your emotional tie to that certain person that's going to actually help you a lot better. Like, say, you see somebody that you really care about and you really want to see real bad. Well, just close your eyes and remember who that person was. Who does he or she mean to you? Just focus on them. And then believe in yourself to see them in your mind. See them past your mind. Just let yourself go and give yourself in to the energy around you and to the energy that connects you to them. Now, people like me who have done fighting and stuff like that, this actually has come in handy when fighting with certain people. I'm talking about martial arts, by the way. I'm not talking about, just yelling and kicking and screaming at people. No, it's we always get this underlying sense of familiarity. Like, we never seen someone, but we can feel that kind of energy that we've kind of felt before in someone, somewhere, something. And your first instinct is to, guard yourself, put yourself on guard. Do not move and try to do something, I guess. But that's the thing, it's the reading, it's feel, it's expand. Once you start sitting there and thinking and doing and expanding your outside energy, one, it can alter the reality of what you thought was possible. Two, it can make you more aware of everything around you, including people and certain places and everything. But I just wanted to share this with you. Right now I'm going through a couple of things, but I should be back probably Friday night. I hope you all have yourselves a good day. Hope this was kind of insightful. This is just letting y'all get to know me and what I believe and whatnot. So, everybody, y'all have a beautiful night, day, wherever you're at. Take care now.